Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me run down the list of everyone who is in here. Hello, Brenda B. Hey, Pam, how are you? Alicia, Joseph, GSP, Lady February, Northeast Capricorn, Indigo Blue. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hello. Hey, Miss T. Hit the like button, hit the like button. And for those who don't like to chat and they just want to listen in, still hit the like button. Hey, Nene. Hey, DeMarcus. Hey, Leo. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, happy early Labor Day. I had a lot to do yesterday, and then also I was kind of feeling under the weather, but I'm better today. But I figure everyone is probably going to enjoy Labor Day either on Saturday or Monday. So I felt like this was a perfect time for us to get ratchet. You know what I mean? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Terrell. Hello, hello. All right. Oh, yeah, DeMarcus, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well with you. So, yes. I am about to review. Oh, okay. Wait. Everybody coming in. Hugs and kisses. Hello. I think you're new. Hello, everyone. Welcome, hugs and kisses. We are about to get into the review, the good old review of Love After Lockup. Again, this is supposed to be season 5, episode 36. And baby, they named it Ready or Not, Here I Come. You can't hide. Hey, gonna find you and keep you happy. I think somebody actually knows that song, and that's why they called it this. Because if you listen to the words to that dang on song, it is perfect. It is appropriate for this show because it's almost like a stalker song. Listen to the lyrics. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and keep you happy. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna love you and make you love me. Okay? If that ain't true to this crazy show, I don't know what is. So, as soon as I saw that, I said, they talking about the Delphonics. Who we congratulating? Oh, you got a new dog, Joseph. Oh, congratulations. Yes. That definitely helps in the situation. I know that's gonna be a good old spoiled baby. Yes. Is there a difference between segregation and gentrification? Yes. For me it is. There is a difference. Um hold on, you guys. Let's see. Yes, congratulations, Joseph. True said it before he hung up the phone. Congrats, Joseph. Yes. Congrats on the new fur baby. Yes, they did go back with that song. At least that's the song that came to my mind. Delphonics did it first, then the Jackson 5, and then the Fugees. For those who, need a background on that song. Amazing song, but it's kind of like a stalker song. I'm going to find you and make you happy, and I'm going to love you and make you love me. This is true. This is true to this dang on freaking show. So, if I have to rate this episode, I would give it a B plus. And I say that because, let's just keep it real. Karen Troy's mama be still in the show. She's more entertaining than the couples at this point. Okay. Now, look, I'm sure it's embarrassing for Troy. He's used to it. I'm sure he's used to the fact that he has to parent his own mama. But baby, I'm quite entertained. Do you hear me? I'm quite entertained. Yes, I know y'all ready for this one. I'm ready for this one too. Hey, Michelle. So yeah, okay. So Leo gives it a B minus. I know you like Karen, Nene. I know you like Karen. I know you do. Miss T, B. Okay, so you give it a B. So everybody so far is giving B's across the board. But yeah, I give it a B plus because baby, that lady, she had me laughing. It was just a hot mess. Hey, Danielle, what's up, Shayla? Yeah, Bianca was a quick pass up for me. So Lady February gives it a C. We have GSP give it a B. Suzanne give it a B. Oh yes, yes. See, you know our version when we was growing up. Yes, that was Lauren Hill. She did a damn good job. But I took it back to the Delphonics. You know what I'm saying? I got an old soul. B minus. Yes, yes, yes. Karen definitely saves this episode. She is quite entertaining. She is a true definition of Medea for real. So let's get into it. So let's start off again, as always, with this boring couple. Hey, Auntie Kim. B minus for you. I think you're new, Auntie Kim. Say hello to Auntie Kim. Yes, I'm a very old soul. Very old soul. That's one thing I do not. I'm old school with my music. I will put in 70s, 60s, 80s in a heartbeat. I don't respect the music today. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to this boring couple, child. Okay, so Terrell gives a B. So mostly, hey, Lansky. So yeah, everybody's kind of giving it a B or a C. So let's get to these boring fools. Like, I'm over them. I really don't know why they're on this show. But interesting enough, this little nerd, this little dork, he's a little sneaky little sucker. And we're going to talk about it. So they go on a field trip. And this field trip is about going to one of the banks that she took out. Okay. And then she gives a tutorial on how she did it, as if he was trying to learn. She even wrote the note, handed him the note. And I'm like, this was his preparation for Walmart. Yeah. This was the preparation for Walmart. Okay. And she talks about when she was in prison, how when she got caught, the girls busted in her room. I guess the inmates busted in her room talking about what she in there for. And she said, oh, you know what I'm saying? I took down a bank. And they was like, you took down a bank? She's like, no, I took down 6 banks. Like, she's proud. Okay. So after that, the popos creep up on them. Now, I don't know if the popos really was there for her or they saw a camera crew and was trying to figure out what's going on. But the popos creep up and she freak out. She's like, let's go. So the next thing we see is that he takes her to his townhome. Okay. Nice looking townhome. Okay. Nice looking townhome. Child, that's because she in West Virginia, GSP, West Virginia. You know what I mean? Like, she, in West Virginia, from my understanding, they have documentaries on it. They have a really high opioid issue there. Like, it's quite interesting how much they have all of those issues. I think that's considered the Appalachians, if I'm not mistaken. So we already know what that did in that area. So yeah, so the fact that she's in West Virginia, I'm not shocked at all. So he takes her to the townhome. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'll be running my mouth, but hey, Elizabeth, they pretty much go to the townhome. He's giving her a tour. And so at that point, yeah, it ain't no plot twist. That's what I'm thinking too. Hugs and kisses. That yeah, ain't no plot twist for sure. So literally, that's why I said you can't sit up there and assume because someone doesn't have a record don't mean that they ain't doing some crazy stuff. And I just think that he never got caught with his nonsense, but that's my opinion. So when he's giving her a tour, the next thing you know, he's like, oh, and these are the kids' rooms. And he starts naming off the kids and they blank out the kids' names. And I don't think he mentioned he had kids. I think this is the first time we found out that he actually had children. Now, he's mentioned her children and how unfair it is for her to not see her kids, but he's never mentioned his kids. So we find out that she hasn't seen the kids. She ain't seen the family. Pretty much this girl is a secret. Now let him tell it. She can't meet the kids until the ex-wife approves. And I'm like, okay, I can definitely see that. Fine, whatever. But the fact that from his family to his kids, no one really knows about her. But then he literally made it seem like when the kids come there, she either has to be quiet or hide in the house or leave the house because the kids can't know about her. And I said, what in the hell is going on here? Like, what is going on here? Hey, Dancing Pixie. I said, wait a minute now. You mean to tell me when your kids come over, she got to pretty much hide? And what we mean by hide, she would definitely not be able to. She can't move. Like, even if she's in the master bedroom, if she's moving around, they're going to hear her in the house. So I'm like, so what do you expect for her to just like sit in a closet somewhere? Or do you expect for her to leave? Okay. Now, here's the thing in this situation. She was literally swaying back and forth. First of all, she almost made me seasick as much as she was swaying back and forth. She was swaying back and forth. Her eyes was rolling like it looked like she's about to morph into another person. I was like, what is going on here? This lady makes me very uncomfortable watching her on TV. She was swaying back and forth. Her eyes was rolling up, and she was just like, it's kind of weird that, he hasn't really told his family about me. It's like, no, it ain't no kind of weird. It is weird. It is weird. So literally, she's like, I just don't know. Like, he's keeping me a secret. What's up with that? And I'm like, this is a sign for you to go. Okay. This is a sign for you to go. But instead, she sits up there and she wants to get freaky, have her freaky tails and lay on the bed. And before they could even get down to the nitty gritty, he's up there like, job, ho. You need a job, ho. I need for you to get a job ASAP, ho. And she's like, oh my gosh, I know I have to get a job, like just psychologically, like I have to prepare for it. Like, why does he have to mention this ASAP? Because he probably broke. That's why allegedly y'all was in Wally World Walmart in the first place doing what you was doing. But let's be clear. I don't think she's going to be able to maintain a job, okay? I think she needs SSI. That's what I think. Just a gut instinct, just a gut feeling. She needs to be on SSI. I think that is going to be the best option for her because I don't see her sitting anywhere or standing anywhere for too long to do a job. Okay. So, yeah, they may want to look into that ASAP because it's not happening. She makes me nervous just watching her on TV. She can't even sit still when production asking her questions. You really think she's going to be able to maintain a job? She wouldn't be able to do a part-time job. Hey, Flower Child. This show makes my head great recap though. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, they're going to take her SSI for restitution. I don't know if they can take SSI for restitution. I don't think they can. Because if that's the case, it would be a lot of fools who wouldn't be able to have SSI money. So I don't think that they can. Y'all look that up. So yeah, I think that'll be her best bet is the SSI. Yeah, she is freaky because that's all she has to offer, right? Pretty much. That's her way to probably keep a roof over her head. She still wouldn't be getting enough SSI, but something is better than nothing. True. But I mean, don't they live in West Virginia? I think she'll be okay with SSI, child. I doubt West Virginia is getting inflation like the rest of us, okay? Something tells me you can still be able to get cheap rent there and cheap everything, all right? Her mouth moves. Yes, it does. It does. That's why I don't really talk about her that much because then I kind of feel bad. I'm talking about her. Yeah, she's not trying to get a job. That's why she's convinced Julian is. Yeah, Rocket allegedly restock his shelves would allow her to move. Miss T. Now you think she can restock shelves? Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Restocking shelves, she should chew gum all the time playing it off. That's right, he does live in Maryland. That's right, and he went to West Virginia to pick her up. Thank you, Auntie Kim. This is a lot of research for her. What's up, Miss Charlie? Yes, I remember that he did mention that in the first episode they were in. I was thinking that too, Miss T. She ain't gonna be able to restock shelves. She'll drop them dang on products. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And she still wouldn't be able to focus. So with that being said, yeah, I'm side eyeing this fool all the way. Yeah, he looks like a dork. He looked like a nerd. But baby, Yuli, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, sorry, my girl. Hey, Yuli. This girl needs a job as a clown. I bet after his arrest, Julian may be wising up. I'm curious to know if he can see his kids now that he has been arrested. That'd be quite interesting. You was hiding your kids that long from her, and now you done got caught up in some drama where you can't possibly see your kids at all. Hmm. Yeah. Her mouth remind. Oh, not a camel mouth. Nene, we said that at the same dang on time. Did she just say a camel mouth? Baby, on that note. So yeah, so that was the end of this boring couple. Uh, get her a salt lip GSP. You never fail me with your reads. You just don't. Let's move on to this damn clueless girl. Oh my gosh. This clueless girl. Let me see. Hi, Katie. Why don't we consider he is using her as a shield to try out his criminal fantasies? I mean, this guy is locking her up in it. Hey, you may have a point. You may have a point. You may have a point, Katie M. And welcome if you're new. Hey, got to be Pink Boutique. Hey, Crystal Cole, just subscribe. Love your take on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. This couple is wild boring. It is. So that's why we about to move on, child. And Bianca and Daniel is boring too. But the thing is, she is that typical clueless girl who thinks she know everything. So let's get into it really quick with this situation. This child, Lord have mercy. So she tells Daniel that what his father said about her being mentally stable. And he's like, oh, like that's weird. Like that's strange. I'm going to have to talk to him about that. You know why he said that, sir, because she a damn fool to be with you in the first place. That's why he said it. So, with that being said, Bianca is talking to her friend. Oh, okay. Not new, just in the world. You're new in the chat. So, we still gonna welcome you anyways, boo. You're new in the chat. So, welcome. So, her friend is trying to talk to her. And she's like telling her, like, I'm not feeling this. Like, I'm feeling all the signs that you about to mess up your life or whatever the case may be. And instead of her seeing that as a good friend, a friend that's going to still be loving, but keep it real with you. Instead of her seeing it as a good friend, she's like, I think my friend, because I'm about to go on this adventure and everything, like, I think she's just jealous because, like, I'm about to have this adventure and she's just going to be stuck here. And I'm like, oh gosh, she is so clueless. This doesn't even make any sense. But she ends up having a video visit with him, and he's dropping F-bombs left and right. Like every sentence they had to bleep out because that is his favorite word, is the F-bomb. And so at that point, she's asking him about her drinking. And he's like, look, if you're going to drink every single day, then yeah, that's going to be a problem. And she was like, what if I have a bottle of wine? And he was like, a whole bottle? And I'm like, the audacity of this man who clearly has his own problem with alcohol, thinking that a bottle of wine is really like a bottle of wine, the way that they make wine bottles today, it really isn't a lot. Hell, when we did that damn recap, what was that nonsense with that girl? What was that damn TikTok girl who did those 50 videos and I had to work my way through it? I drunk a half a damn bottle that night with y'all on the damn live. We was on there for 2 hours. I needed something to calm my ass down. A whole bottle of wine ain't really that big of a deal. But he was like, oh my gosh, like a whole bottle. Like, I don't want you to get hooked on drinking or anything. And so at that point, I was just like, okay, this is another sign it's not going to work out. This is another sign that it's not going to work out. But at that point, she is getting prepared to ship her car. She's leaving her dog, okay? Which is another sign that she is not about keeping up with her responsibilities. All right. So literally at that point, what happened to the 50 video girl? She came and went. That's what happened. She came and went. Like, like people don't have a good attention span anymore. She was the hype for 2 weeks and now it's over. But moving on. So at this point, she's leaving her dog, she's leaving everything behind, and we get an aha moment with her. Because the aha moment at this point is that she talks about how she's had so much trauma in Florida. Not only the accident that she was in, but she talks about a man that she was with and she became preggers and she lost the baby. So at this point, she's trying to run away from her trauma. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to run away from her trauma instead of healing from it. But guess what, Bianca, dear? Your unhealed trauma is going to follow you to Arizona. It's going to follow you to Arizona. So at the end of the day, and then she had the nerve to say that she felt like she lost the baby so she didn't have to deal with that toxic man and she met Daniel. Baby, if you don't think that you are attracting what's inside of you, all of that trauma that you haven't healed from, oh, trust and believe that's why you attracted Daniel in the first place. It's just going to be more trauma. Like, it's going to be more trauma. If you had addiction problem, you shouldn't be around. Now, you sound crazy. If you have an addiction, you shouldn't be around the problem. Right. Another one I think has the deepest mindset. Someone says she might be trying to get revenge on DUI convicts through him. Whoa. What the hell? Oh, no. Thanks, Nene. I was thinking the same thing. She needs help. Yeah, all you doing is running away, thinking you running away, but the problem's still going to be there in Arizona. That prayer had me crying, laughing. Yeah, you could tell she ain't never really prayed, baby. But she young. I probably said prayers like that too when I was her age. But I was just like, huh? She almost act like she didn't know how to name God. I was like, well, okay, you're interesting. Bianca said she was running, but it's really scary. I'm telling you, they do need therapy. Hell, everybody on this show need therapy. Hey, Vanessa, trauma. Yep, I talked about that before. Hey, Vanna, yes, trauma bonding indeed. So with that being said, she's crying and she's like, this is so scary. I don't know. I'm making the right decision. I think if you're doing all of this and you're freaking out like this is already telling you you're not making the right decision. Because every time I've moved, I wasn't having the jitters like this. I knew I was making the right decision. You doing all of this crying and anxiety and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think you already have your answer. I think you do. She is a dumb 23-year-old. Walter always seeks its own level. Oh, Walter always seeks his own level. I was like, Walter? Who the hell is Walter? Child, I read that too fast. Plot twist, Daniel might be the same one. Right. You better say that again. So moving on from this clueless child. Yeah, see, she was at the beach looking crazy, crying. Everybody hit the like button. Welcome. Hit the like button. But yeah, let's get to Kim and Joey, child. Kim and Joey. So this is Christmas Day, and I think people are forgetting it is Christmas Day. Joey comes back. Now, mind you, for those who may not understand, because I have family who's in the deep South, there is really nothing open on Christmas Day in those type of places. Nothing, okay? But he takes a drive. He comes back. This is Christmas Day. Of course, she's asking him where he's been, and he says, don't worry about it. This man done got a new car. I don't know, it's probably a used car, but the whole point is it's new to him. A freaking new car. And you drive off within an hour of you being home, and then you tell her, don't worry about it. I would have took them damn keys. But she got a damn air tag in the damn car, so she pretty much knows where the hell he was. She just said that she just wishes that he would tell her instead of her trying to investigate. Baby, if you got to do all of that, it's a done deal. Hey, Ashley J. I didn't know if I said hey to you. Hey, Ashley. Yes. Karma came for Kim. No, karma ain't came yet. Do you hear me? Karma ain't came yet. You know, you got a dang on point. Does she not know how to cook? Because, baby, first of all, usually people I know, they be so busy cooking in the kitchen in the morning on Christmas Day, they don't give a damn if the man leaves for a minute because they too busy cooking. What was she doing? I guess she was too busy unwrapping the presents with the kids. So with that being said, So at that point, he comes back and she's preparing for the families to come over, his side of the family and her father. And so at that point, she's just kind of like flipping out because she's nervous about how her father is going to be in the situation. But then his mom and his sister comes, and his sister wants to have a moment about how she's been hurt by him. She actually saw his paraphernalia one time in the bathroom, and how, she gave him $40 to try to get a ticket, and she needed that $40 to gave it to him and found out that he used the money. Typical addict shit. I mean, like, I don't think, I'm just trying to figure out, maybe because she's the little sister, I'm like, you do realize that addicts will steal from their own family. Like, I don't know why she's so shocked by that, but I guess she wanted an apology. She got her little apology. But if I could be honest with y'all, that man looked like he was dozing off while he was talking to her. Did y'all notice his eyelids real heavy? Like he was like dozing off a little bit. And I said, oh shit. Oh shit. I'm hoping he was just sleepy, but he seemed like he wasn't there, if you know what I mean. But that's just my opinion. So he gives his apology or whatever. And so at that point, he decides to drop down on one knee and he proposes to Kim. Now, my guess still is when he disappeared for that time and left in the car, it wasn't to get the ring, because if that's the case, production would have had him ring shopping like they do everyone else on this show. So where the hell did you go? But he gets down on one knee and he says, will you marry me? And he said that ring cost $3,700. Baby, that is a production ring. I don't care. You are not going to be able to convince me that Joey saved up $3,700 for that freaking ring. I say it's a production ring. What say you? Yeah, I think it's a production ring. And I hope he doesn't pawn it. I'm just saying. So anywho, when she says yes, because you already know she said yes with her desperate ass, the daddy looking like hell to the nah, nah. Like, are you freaking kidding me? And then what's so crazy is, yes, you know what? You are so right, Pam. The mom says she helped get in the ring. Yeah, I still don't believe she even had that type of money saved up. But she said she doesn't know where he got the money, and she doesn't want to know where he got the money. And I said, you sound like a damn enabler. How the hell? No, I'm sorry. Especially with his past, I need to know where he got that money from. The fact she said, I don't know where he got the money and I don't want to know. You sound like an enabler. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Long time no see. But yeah, so she said, yeah, I don't want to know. And then she said it's a miracle. I said, what's a miracle about this? What is a freaking miracle? Like, are you kidding me? So with that, the dad is like, yeah, let me holler at your ass. Let me just go holler at your ass for a minute. He said, look, damn it, my son thinks you took that dirt bite. And so at that point, Joey claims he didn't take it. He said he has bought stolen stuff before, but he didn't actually take it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I felt like he was lying through his damn teeth. And even the daddy felt like he was lying through his teeth. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all feel like he was lying too? So, yeah, I was just like, you're lying your ass off. Okay? Yeah, you're lying. You're definitely lying. So, at that point, the daddy, for some reason, says, look, you have my blessings to marry her. I'm doing this for her. Wouldn't be my daddy. Wouldn't be my daddy. Her daddy, I guess, a better man than most. The fact that he also didn't believe him either. Let me tell you something. If that was my daddy would have said, hell nah, take that damn ring back. Just take it back, literally, and get your ass off of my freaking child's property. That's what my daddy would have said, okay? That's what my daddy would have said. But this daddy's like, okay, well, you have my blessing, but then gave him 3 months that he gonna be using again. I said, well, damn, daddy. Damn. Like, then if that's the case, why did you give your blessings to this failed marriage? Why? I mean, you already see that your daughter is a failure when it comes to relationships. Why would you give a blessing to another failed relationship if you're given a time frame of 3 months? Why would you do it? I just don't understand. Daddy was over it. He probably tired of Kim and her BS. Yeah, but at the same time, just tell her that. Tell her that. I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm tired of it. And I'm not about to support it anymore. That's what a real daddy, that's what a real parent is gonna say. I'm not about to sit up there and co-sign this nonsense anymore. That's the case. You're an enabler. Like you're helping her be this dysfunctional. Should have pulled up on a dirt bike for real, and probably chased them down with that dirt bike. But that's just me. If you put a wig on the dad, it'll be her twin. Stop it. They do look alike, though. They do look alike. Yes, he took the bite. Yeah, I think we all, you know what I'm saying? We all kind of felt it like, yeah, he lying his butt off. He is lying his behind off. So, anywho, well, he does have hip for days, and hips don't lie, right? Hips don't lie. He might have used what he got to get what he wants. And yeah, the hips don't lie, like Shakira says. That daddy worried about that bike still. Yeah. But he said he spent $1,600 on it. And that's probably a lot of money in Eden, North Carolina. They probably don't even have mortgages that's $1,600 a month. So I could see why he's still upset about that. I guess he really wanted to know if he was going to tell him the truth. But yeah, he's not going to tell you the truth. And that's why he gave him 3 months, because he already know he's still about that BS. Daddy ain't just need some hair dye. He probably owns the company. BBL hips, Joey is full of it. Exactly. So, moving on. Mama Karen. Y'all ready? Are you ready for Mama Karen? Okay. So, in my opinion, I think Mama Karen was experiencing the exorcism in the house of God. I think them demons, she was on demon time, and them demons was trying to come out of her. That's why she could not sit there. And at a certain point, she was like, I got to get up out of here. Because, baby, I felt like she was wrestling with her flesh. Do you understand me? Because she was acting up. Now, I done seen people act up at church before, but not like this. So she's still laughing, crying, saying her titties is hanging out. And then after for so long, she's like, okay, dang it, it's too long. Y'all drawing this out. I'll see y'all later. The party is over. That's what she pretty much says, honey. And so, look, she I'm sorry because I'm about to laugh. She said she too old for this shit. Now she in the church's parking lot. She said she too old for this shit in front of the church. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And she said, look, she said, this is why I don't like to do church, because they hold you hostage. Now, look, let me tell y'all something. I grew up in the church, and I think we have had at least one experience in our lifetime in the church where we did feel like that. I know I have, especially when I was younger and I felt like I could be doing other things. But baby, when she said that, I felt that. I really did. Now, the reason why she felt like that, because she was still on her high. But I'm thoroughly entertained by this woman. Although, like I said, I feel like Troy is truly embarrassed by her. He still is very respectful of his mother, though, being very embarrassed by her. So I got to give Troy that. Troy literally is very calm to be so embarrassed by his mother. Like, he is like laughing. He trying to sit up there and work with her, reason with her. I know some people who would be so embarrassed, they would just disown their mama at that point, okay? But literally at that point, he goes outside because she says that she about to go snatch him up out of there. And she goes outside goes back inside and takes Troy outside. And baby, she is up there high as hell. And she's like, I done had them gummies. And she was just like, I'm high as hell. I'm ready to get up out this dress with no panties. Because at one point she started shaking that dress, and I said, Mama, if you lift that dress up, we gonna have a problem. Because, baby, we still did not confirm if she actually got a pair of panties to wear. Okay. So she literally is like, I'm high, I'm ready to go, I'm hungry. And so at that point, she's like, Troy, leave me alone. And then she even tell the camera people, she's like, don't follow me, follow Troy. Shit. I said, oh my gosh, this woman is literally about to even fight people at this point. I wouldn't be shocked if she would have threw a fist at the damn production. Like, she was over it because she was probably hot and bothered. Okay. So at that point, he goes back into church. And what's interesting about this, and I had to take a clip of this. They saying, Troy's like, look, she's trying to lead. Now, do you see the guy with the blurred face in the background? He on his freaking phone. Okay, now this is supposed to be a so-called church service. Now, I told y'all last week, this is a production service. This is not real church. Even though you still have people in church who be on their phone. The other guy on the other side was picking at his nails. So this was just like truly for production. So he's like, she's trying to leave. He think it's funny. Now, Zuzu, she's like, I want to have a good relationship with my mother-in-law, but I feel like I am talking to a child. Here's my problem with that, Zuzu. Because you up there talking about how she embarrassing you. How you going to be in the church, in the house of God, and you going to say, hey, Dad, damn, I don't get a hug? Excuse me? You have a little potty mouth too in the church. So maybe you and Mama Karen are more alike than not alike. Okay, because I was like, did she just say damn? I had to rewind and I said, they gave the caption. She said, damn, I don't get a hug. First of all, the fact that you just cussed at your father and then you cussed in the church, I think you're a little Karen if you ask me, but maybe that's just me. So with that being said, after the service, and the service did seem like it was just so staged and just so calculated. It was a mess. So at that point, they sit up there and the boy goes out. Zuzu's son goes out. And I truly think that they sent the little boy out because typically most of the time, especially when you dealing with a mama or a parent that don't want to listen to the adult children, you send the little kids out there because hopefully that would have pulled at her high heartstrings and she would have sat up there and said, okay, baby, I'll come in there just for you. But that didn't work. She was like, look, no, I don't want to meet them. Not right now. Tell them something. Hell, make something up. I said, why are you going to sit up there and tell that little boy to lie to the elders in his family and lie in the church? I said, now this is a hot mess. But again, I'm entertained because she is a true life Medea. She is a true life Medea. Service that had about 7 in attendance, right? And I wouldn't be shocked that most of them was either extras, production, somebody was up in there. Yes, definitely hit the like button, hit the like button. Question, how her church got a foundation with this many? I think this was strictly for production. This was strictly for production. That is not church service. I don't even know if that was on a Sunday. That could have easily been on another day just for the production and for them to actually meet Karen at that time. Okay. She really is TV gold. Her still taking her parents out there to meet Karen felt like she wanted to embarrass Karen. I mean, and Karen felt like that too. She felt like that. So at that point, the little boy goes back in there and says exactly what she said. And so they decide to take the parents out there. And Troy's like, hey, Mom. And she's like, Troy, come on. And he's like, hey, Mom, you feeling better? And she said, no, because I don't like to be effing exposed. And she said the F-bomb. And I said, lady, you in front of a pastor, the first lady, and you in the church parking lot. And she starts to cry. And she says, I was I was feeling the service. I was feeling what you was saying. And I just feel like they trying to expose me. And I'm like, you wasn't feeling the service. You was feeling your high. You was feeling those gummies. You was laughing the whole time. So what are you talking about? You was feeling the service. So she's like, I was feeling the service, and I feel like they exposing me. And Zuzu's parents, they're very understanding people. Very positive, like almost too positive. That ain't no Sunday school. That is the house of God. I think that is their church, Lansky. I think it's their church. It just wasn't the legit church service, but she was still in the house of God. You know what I'm saying? She really was. She was. Daddy was giving his Sunday best on Tuesday, seriously. But he even seemed like he was going through the motions, like he was doing a freaking play. Didn't he used to be an opera singer or something? I think he was trying to get back into his Broadway days or something. Because, baby, it wasn't given. And clearly the 7 people in the audience didn't feel like it was given either. So at that point, she is hugging on them. And the actual bomb, who's beautiful, is like, can I give you a hug? And there ain't no reason for you to be embarrassed. You just come as you are. And I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe the parents are just doing this for show, or they just truly are very supportive people. Like maybe that is the case. I don't know, but I just feel like her parents don't say anything about any of this. Like they're just so supportive of how the mother is, so supportive of how Troy is, so supportive of how Zuzu is. It's quite interesting. That was really, you know what, GSP? I thought, I mean, hell, even say I'm rebuking you, Zuzu, for continuing to make the same mistakes. Like they just seem, I don't know. I can't put my finger on them, but I don't know. It just seems weird. Did y'all peep they gave her food while she sat in the hot car? Eat that high down, ma'am. Exactly. That was the issue. She needed something to eat. But at that point, he probably a narrative and only sings every 3 words. Y'all are a mess. Did y'all notice how Z kept opening Karen's door? Yeah, but that's why I said she's so busy trying to embarrass Karen. And I'm like, ma'am, you sound like you a little Karen yourself. You may be more polished, or look more polished, but you sound like a little Karen your damn self. So if ZZ, she does wear a lot of green. You know what? You got a point. She does wear a lot of green. Mind you, Zuzu and Troy knew business. Yes, apparently, interesting enough, they are now coming out with a gummy business. And I guess, look, I can't knock someone trying to take advantage of this situation, hoping that it will sell. Am I gonna buy their gummies? No, because y'all know I don't get down like that anyways. But my whole thing is, I don't know. I look, I wish them the best of luck. Maybe they will start popping off and they will be able to be successful. But they're calling them after the mama's name. Is the mama getting the cut? Is the mama getting the cut? That's all I want to know. If they named after the mama, she needs to get a cut. That's all I'm saying. Troy's going to be a preacher. You think so? I don't know. Mama Karen appearance might make them a bag. They may, because we know it was hitting. Whatever gummy she had, they was hitting. Now I hope they got the same potency that she had, but they was hitting. They was definitely hitting because she felt it. She felt it right in that church. It hit right on time. Hope they wear underwear while they making the gum. Ain't that the truth? See, that's what I'm saying. They named after the mama. I heard that too. That's what I'm saying. The mama need to get a cut. How you gonna name something after me and I don't make no money off of it? They are trying to take advantage of the show. Hey, get their look. I ain't even mad at it. I wouldn't get them though. Like I would need to know who made them, how they was made. Like, did you go to a dispensary to get them made? Like, I got questions. I heard they get high on live every. Wow. So, okay. So if that's the case, more than anything, it's not the fact that she was high. It was the fact that she just did it before church. See, Zuzu like to make it seem like she's this polished girl, but she about that life. She a mini Karen. That's my opinion. I'm convinced after that. I am convinced after that. Edible underwear. You know what? Don't give them any ideas. Mama took 3. Mama will be number 1. I do, but I have a bad back. I'll eat all them gummies. I don't want the gummies that had Karen tripping like a lunatic. They are both smokers. It is legal. Is it legal? I don't know. They're in New York, right? I don't know. Lansky would know. Lansky, are those gummies and stuff? They got dispensaries out there, like, but they're like in Syracuse and Buffalo. Is it legal out there? You know what? Like, what else is there to say after seeing this shit? She got a damn OnlyFans. And her parents just like, you know what? Come as you are. Come as you are. You can cuss in church. You can be high in church. Just come as you are. Are they really pastors? I need to know. Is this all an act? I'm good on gummies made next to this homemade hooch. Yeah, PK kids be some of the worst kids. Clearly. It is legal. Okay, so it's legal. Legal in New York. Okay, can't be legal for a parolee. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, how that's a joint venture and he got a freaking monitor on his ankle. Yes, we know, Lansky. We know. I'm sure you and Nene at the same time, and Yuli. I'm sure. Yes, it's legal upstate New York. Okay, cool. Yes, me too, Lansky. Hey, yes. I know. See, this is why I know my crew. Like, I already know who lighting up right now. I just know. So with that being said, she went from being crazy to laughing to crying. God bless Mama Karen. Let me tell you something. She's saving this show, though. They need to give her a spinoff. I'm going to tell you that right now. I will watch her every dang on day. Me too, VA. I feel like, yeah. Okay, Nicole, so you feeling me? Because I'm trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out, because I'm just like, this seems a little too come as you are. Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Keep making the same mistakes. Like, I don't know too many pastors who's going to be doing that, especially with their own child. Yes, recreational. Okay. This is why we are family. Nene Grapevine speaker, like, yes. Then speak. I do. Look, y'all are, yes. Hey, yep, I'm in Vegas. Hey, what's up, Vegas? What's up, love bug? Welcome. So let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. Let's move on to our last couple. Oh, our last couple. Yes, Kim, I would have to agree with that. The family seems a little weird to me. Little weird. And speaking of weird families, Troy's family seems weird to me too, as well as Shantae's family. But let's get this going, okay? Let's get this going. So we're back at her crying. All right. She is still crying hysterically in her car. Then the next thing you know, she start banging her damn head, like oops upside the head. Oops upside the head. Say oops upside the head. Yeah, but she oopsing up the side of her own head. Okay. I said, what in the hell is going on here? Like, I feel like she needs to be in a psychiatric ward. Like, why is she sitting up there banging her own head? She's like, I'm so stupid. And I'm like, yes, we know you're stupid. And I think you also know you're stupid. And she's like, I lost my whole effing career. You did. You did. You did with 4 kids and grandkids. And now you about to have more kids. Okay. So she's literally sitting up here crying, slapping herself. And this fool just chilling, walking down the street. And he calls his sister, who is quite interesting. The sister and the mama, like, I'm not feeling them. The sister and the mama, but he's like, yeah, I just broke up with Shante and she took the rental. And he's like, yeah, come pick me up or whatever before you go do what you need to do. Come pick me up. You're gonna be here in like 20 minutes. Okay. He's like, you know what? I see Shante down the street. I'ma holler at her and see what the F going on with her. She in that car crying with her doors unlocked. The production has already told her she is too upset to be driving at this point, okay? He gets in the car and literally sits up there and he's like, Shante, we could still be friends. And she's like, I don't want to be your friend. And he was like, I wasn't messing around with another woman. And I'm like, even if you were, you know damn well you was never into no damn Shante. You used her. That's just what it is. And she's like, don't touch me, True. Don't touch me. I don't want to be your friend. And then at that point, she was like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Do you want from me? Oh my God.
Fair use. At that point, that's all I saw when she kept saying that. She said, what do you want from me, True? What do you want from me? What do you want? Then she gets out the car. And I'm like, wait a minute, damn it. Wait a minute. This is your car. And you gonna get out your damn car. No, you kick him out of the car. I know you got enough strength in you right now. Drag his ass out the damn car. But you gonna sit up there and be on some bullshit.
What do you want from me? Oh my God.
Yeah. Shante, baby, I have no faith in you. I don't at this point. You is a fool. A straight up fool. And while she being emotional and acting hysterical, he just looking at her like, okay, bitch. Well, he gets out the car. It's like, well, it's really done now. He don't give a shit. He don't. And then she drives off. Okay. So then we see her next, and she's saying that it's been 14 weeks since she's broken up with True. So follow this timeline, okay? Let's follow this. She said it's been 14 weeks since she's broken up with him. And she said that she is going to her best friend to go see her best friend. And she's also going to see her daughter, who is 30 weeks pregnant. And so they go shopping, baby shopping, for apparently her daughter, right? That's who it's supposed to be for. But she decides at that point, hey, Renee, she decides at that point to say, what about this bag for me? You think this bag will look good on me? Well, you know, I need a mommy bag like this. And they were like, well, you know, it can be a mommy bag or be any type of bag. You can use that bag, whatever. She's like, well, I need this bag because, you know, I'm pregnant. Now, mind you, this is supposed to be her daughter's moment. Okay? This is her daughter's moment. But she makes it about her at that point. All right? I didn't like that. But then she makes the announcement that she's pregnant. Her daughter and her best friend is looking like, what the F? Now, what's so crazy is they say, who's the baby daddy? Whose baby is this? And to me, that explains a lot about who Shante is. Because I know none of my people, if I ended up being pregnant, would question me on who the baby daddy is. They would know. But the fact that they said, who's the daddy? To me, that just shows how Shante possibly gets down. And she like, what you mean? Like, it's True's baby. They was like, well, you ain't seen True. And she was like, we had freaky tales before we broke up. So that one time that you had freaky tales with that super you decided to have freaky tales unprotected. Just nasty. Like, I am so sick. I am so sick of these people getting on these shows just being so free with them raw dogging all over the place. I don't get it. That man wasn't even out 24 hours. I don't even know if he had a decent shower yet. And yeah, raw dog. Now she's pregnant. And she's pregnant with twins. It's a boy and a girl. Now, what she claims is 2 months after she broke up, she fell at work, ended up going to ER and found out that she had a positive pregnancy test. Something is not right in this story. Now, last time I checked, you don't have a monthly when you're pregnant. And even if you're just spotting, you have been pregnant at least 4 times, ma'am, because you have had 4 children. You don't know by now when you start getting feelings or symptoms that you're possibly pregnant and you got 2 of them in your belly. Does that make sense to y'all? Are y'all are y'all really believing this story? 2 months and you didn't know nothing? Like, what the hell? So I don't know what's going on with Shante. And like I said, truth be told, the stuff that's coming out about her, I don't know if I believe anything she says. Because that just didn't even make any sense. You know what? Lansky, I repeat, do not let True dress them twins. Yeah, he's still living in 13 years ago. He definitely is. So she's sitting up there. Oh, you think that she's lying? Okay, I don't trust anything she says. You said maybe her lupus. Now, apparently, allegedly, she says she has lupus. Maybe the lupus meds has something to do with it. Could be. Because from my understanding, it could be impossible or very hard to possibly get pregnant or have kids with lupus. So that could be the case. But I just don't know. There's been a lot of hit and misses with her story. So she literally about to sit up there, and I call them hood twins, ghetto twins. So your daughter already has kids. She's pregnant, and you're about to have 2 babies. So literally they are about to be a ball of confusion with the cousin, niece, nephew, freaking Jerry Springer bullshit. That's exactly what's going on in the family. Like, how does your daughter already have kids and you about to have kids younger than her? Like, when I tell you, I was just like, this is a hot freaking mess. Like, I'll be damned. Like, this is not a story I would want to tell anyone. Do you understand me? How many grandkids does she have? I think she has like 2 at least. I think she has 2. They said she was pregnant with twins a couple years ago, lost them. Hopefully that's not the same ultrasound as before. Yeah. Like I told y'all before, I saw that video too. That's why I said I can't necessarily believe anything that she's saying at this point. Now, she ain't a good actress, so I think them tears in the car was definitely real tears. Where she's supposedly pregnant with 10 years ago. Yeah. It is suspect. It's very suspect. Shante just wants to be Monique. It ain't happening. It's not happening, because that drama with Monique, that was some real ass drama. At this point, I can't believe anything that's coming out of her mouth. She put a photo out. She's getting fat. Just because she getting fat don't mean she pregnant. That don't mean she pregnant. She could just be eating good. Almost impossible to carry a baby when you have lupus. One of my friends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. The ghetto. It is definitely the ghetto. Mama, daughter, baby. For real. For real. Her 30-year-old daughter. Right. Right. I don't even daughter. Is her daughter? I don't know how old. Yeah, I think her daughter is 30. No, her daughter ain't 30 because I think Shante is 35. Her daughter, she definitely had her daughter as a teenager, though. At this point, Shante is going to be a great grandma by 45 or 50 something. Right. 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 She's lying. She's in denial because True didn't turn out to be what she expected. She already knew that True wasn't what she wanted him to be. That's why every time you turned around, she was always saying she don't feel right. It's another girl. She knew he wasn't shit from the beginning. Hell, she knows she ain't shit. True be dressing like he want to be a part of Little John and the East Side Boys. She couldn't ever be my grandmama. I'm telling you, I'm just like, how is this even possible? Her daughter's like 19, 20. Okay, the daughter is 19, yeah, and Shante is 35. Yeah, her daughter's 20. Yeah, she had her daughter with like 15, 16 years old. Her daughter looks 13. Yeah, her daughter does look young. But it's crazy to me that she thought this was cute. She thought it was cute. She's like, how does bag look on me? Well, I'm pregnant. What? Do you think this shit is cute? It ain't cute. For real. Because while she claimed she was actually thinking about ending it, she also says that she don't know if he wants him to be around and a part of it, but then said at the same time she would hope that he would want to. So she tells her friend and her daughter she hasn't told him yet. And how he know where she stayed to pop up on her if she has not been. Right. It seems very calculated, doesn't it? Doesn't it? The daughter already has one baby. I think she said she had 2 grandkids, but maybe it's just one, or maybe the other child has a daughter or a son. Yes, he does. And where are the men? MIA. Exactly. Is that True car he was sitting on or his roommates? Right. So we're gonna move on. She calls him. Claims she don't want nothing to do with this man and she done moved on. But she started asking him, like, what you been up to? I don't know what you been up to. And he's like, well, I done got me a place or whatever. And she was like, what happened with you staying with your mom and your sister? Oh, they kicked me out. So he apparently gives us a story that thirsty thirst trap Tisha from the gym, she ends up calling the mama and apparently lying on True. And he got into it with his mother and his mother kicked him out. I don't know if I believe that story, but let's be clear. I don't trust that mama or his sister either. In my opinion, they all trifling. They all trifling. Do I believe that story that Tisha said something? The only thing I can think of is that maybe Tisha said something that had something to do with the mama. Because I don't know if the mother would necessarily care about their situation, what Tisha and True had going on, but more so that maybe she exposed something to the mama that the mama didn't like. Oh. Is that true? Okay, so let me find out that True got some Ike Turner issues. What she got a restraining on him for? Like, oh, now that's allegedly. That's a big allegedly. Yeah, I'm not feeling the mama or the sister, especially the sister. The sister was just too hyped to try to screw Shante for some reason. I don't like that type of stuff. I don't. Like, that to me is a hood rat mentality. Like, she just comes off like she just likes to stir up shit just to piss people off. That's the way she's come off on the show. So at that point, here's Shante saying, oh, is your roommate a boy or a girl? If you claim you over him, why the hell does it matter? Why the hell does it matter? And then production says, is it a boy or a girl? He said it's a girl. And they said, well, are you dealing with this girl in, the freaky tales way? And he says, I plead the fifth, no comment. Well, we clearly know you use women just to get what you want. So let's be clear, you needed a place to stay. And you sitting up there giving, I guess, whatever services you can give so you can have a place to stay. Here's the thing, though. He says to production, his PO, his probation officer, found out he wasn't living at Shantae's house. And now he got to find a way to pretty much finesse the situation so he can get back to that house because he needs to stay there since that is the home that he put allegedly on his probation information. Allegedly. So he's pretty much saying he got to get back over there anyways. So when she announces that she's pregnant and she has some life altering news and that she's pregnant and with twins and she didn't know if he wanted, I don't know if I want you to be around or I want you involved. He found that as a way to say, well, that's my cue to get back to her damn house. That's my cue to sit up there because look, we about to sit up there and have kids, so I need to be in the house. And she's like, well, you ain't coming up here. I'm like, damn well you want him to come. Let's stop the BS. You ain't coming up here. No, I just got over you or whatever the case may be. You ain't coming up here. He was like, I'm telling you, I'm coming up here. She's like, you ain't coming up here. I'm telling you, I'm on my way, so deal with it. And then the episode goes off. Shante should have been at home taking care of her kids, and maybe she wouldn't be a 30. You better say that again. And apparently she had a good career. She worked allegedly in the PO jail system. You know what I'm saying? So she had a good career. That's why she said she effed up her career. Because it sounds like she did. Because those type of jobs are not only union, but they have good pensions and everything else. So she went from a good career to telling them to redo the fries at a fast food restaurant. And no disrespect to anyone who works in a fast food restaurant. I'm just saying the change in careers. You went from a good government pension job to that over true. Not over your kids, not over something that you couldn't control, over true. And I am sure they didn't fire her immediately. They probably gave her a warning. And she probably still wanted to deal with his ass. And they let her go. Gots to be more careful. Shante claims she moved so the address the PO has is wrong anyway, right? Well, apparently she had two addresses. She had one in Kansas and the other one in Missouri. So I guess the one in Independence is where he's supposed to be. Child, I don't know. It's all confusing because remember when he was on the phone with his mom, his sister, and Shante, when all the ladies was at lunch, the mom was like, so who are you staying with? Are you staying with her or me? Because I'm cleaning up, that room and everything for you. And he says at that point, I'm not staying with her. So I'm confused about the whole situation. This is why I'm saying it seems to me that they're trying to create a story to be on this show. They're trying to create a story and they don't know how to get their plot right because it's not adding up. Because you said that you weren't going to even stay with Shante. You was going to stay with your mama. So whose address is really on the PO's information? I'm confused. This don't even make no sense. Let me see what you guys are saying. Shortage. Bobby, did you just call her shortage? Bobby done called Shante shortage. And that is so appropriate for this situation right now. Shortage used to be a CO at the prison. Child, interesting enough, I think I saw on a content creator that popped up on my YouTube, somebody was saying that all of those, it was an actor saying all of those COs, those married women in the COs in the prison, they all apparently sleep with inmates. So it's interesting that you bring that up. Like, I feel like, I guess maybe that's why a lot of them may want to get into that field, is because of that. It's quite interesting. I don't get it though. I really don't. I really don't understand people like that. One day I'll be on the fries making the field. Well, yes. One day I'm on the fries. Now I'm on the lettuce, and that's where the big bucks come in. I'm telling you. If y'all believe Shante, I got a well in the backyard for sale. She said that she found a cheaper house this episode and moved. Yeah, interesting. She moved, but he said he's on his way. Okay. If you ask me, he was down the street from her house when she made that phone call. Like, it just is not adding up. It's really not adding up. It, to me, is like you go to the gas station real quick and make it seem like that we away from each other. It's not adding up for me. It really isn't. And I still don't get that beef between the sister and Shante. It's something they are leaving out and we didn't see. Exactly. Oh, well, no, shortage is appropriate, Bobby. It's appropriate. Very common. Thought Shante lost the job due to the SA situation. She got so many stories. The SA situation apparently happened at a hotel. I don't know if she had lost her. The timeline is not adding up, because apparently she lost her career over True. But she said the SA situation, True was there for her. So was she already talking to True when that SA situation happened? Hell, we don't know what her story's all about at this point. I worked in correction. Lots of weirdos. Yeah, that's why I say all the time, those government jobs don't mean you got sane people. They just ain't got no record. Those inmates be fine and thick with nothing but game, so they attract low self-esteem women. I don't even know if I could just say low self-esteem. Because my whole thing is, it's not just low self-esteem when you think about it. It's stupidity, because you're going to lose your livelihood for them. Because COs, I know they make good money, especially in like major like states and cities. A lot of them make six figures and they get good pensions. So it's not even about low self-esteem. It's about you just being stupid and you willing to lose your livelihood over someone who can't help you at all. Like, it just doesn't make sense. The peen can't be that good for you to just ruin your whole life unless there is really something going on with your mind. True started making her bun overturn for just got arrested in ATL for sending news, smuggling, contraband, and sexting. Okay, some of the words to Auntie Kim, you're gonna have to asterisk them out because of the wording. They will sit up there and flag stuff. So just to let you know, like the Eckstein and the bear photos, that type of stuff. Before just got arrested. You talking about for the COs? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it in Atlanta though. If that ain't the freaking city for desperation, I don't know what is. I recently saw this story about that's what Auntie just said. Auntie just said that. That's probably the same story, Joseph, because aren't you in the Atlanta area? There was a couple on the show where she lost her job at the jail behind falling in love with an inmate. Yeah, it's stupidity. Because love can't pay the bills. And if you got to lose your livelihood for love, trust me, that ain't the love that you need to seek. That ain't the love that God wants you to have. I can tell you that. I've been a bad boy. Can you do house calls? What in the world? That definitely means Shante not scared to go to jail for a visit. Right. She wasn't going there because of her job. Because see, at first we was like, is it low self-esteem? But she wasn't going there because she probably knew the people there. So that's interesting, because I wonder if True knew what her job was. So if you knew what her job was, why the hell did you ask her why didn't she come? You know why she couldn't come. You know why she couldn't come. She couldn't come because she wasn't allowed to sit up there and see your ass. So it's interesting that if he knows that backstory and then he tried to come with the nonsense of Shante, you should have came to visit me and we would have gone through this already. And you sat up there and you wasted my time. Ninja, please. You already knew what she was doing. You already knew what her position was. In prison, we see workers walk out 1-2 times a week. It's called getting walked out by the cops. Funny thing is, though, it doesn't follow you. You can just go to another jail and apply. They don't put it in a system somewhere that these people are doing what they doing. What the hell? That don't even make no sense. What's up, Denise? And you guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. And for those who don't want to be in the chat, please hit the like button also. Thank you so much. I saw where it was a CO doing an OnlyFans with the inmate and the other one was recording it. I be damn. Dating is trash here in the ATL. Smart women have to settle or be alone. Yeah. It's rough out there. My friends in the ATL, it's rough out there, or they already had their man before there was really a drought, or they moved there with their man. I wouldn't trust dating in Atlanta if you ask me. Wonder how they really met. Was it really through True's brother? Exactly. Or was she a CO in the prison he was in? Makes you wonder, huh? That watermelon gummies are, oh my gosh. If you get walked out, then you don't get in trouble because they don't press charges. That don't even make no sense. That should be an automatic charge. There was a lady that was ready to retire and she busted her man out of jail, sold her house, lost her pension, and went on a run with him. I think she's locked up now. I don't want Peen that good. Thank you. Because at this point, you can buy Peen. You see, they went to the store. You can buy Peen like to ruin your whole life. Hell no. And these be grown women. This ain't like teens and early 20s when you ain't thinking straight anyways. These be grown women, 40s and 50s. Just crazy. Or move out of ATO. The men aren't here for real. I'm sure Woody's out. Y'all are a mess. So that was the end of the episode, child. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know about Shantae's story. Like, I don't. I really don't know about Shantae's story. She's very suspect to me right now. She really is. I don't necessarily trust the situation. And the fact that, let's just say all of this is true. Let's say all of it is true. The fact that if all of this is true and you're still with him after all of this, yeah, you dumb as hell. And maybe you done hit your head too many times to where your brain ain't working no more. Because if all of this is true and you're still willing to deal with him and have interviews with him and say that you're still with him and y'all gonna be raising y'all kids allegedly together, no. I'll be damned. Why would you think that if they are getting walked out, it would be the system, being in the system, especially with it being, oh yeah, you would think, yeah, that they would document it. That is freaking crazy. Did he go to jail 17? Yep. And men too. ICE then Dr. WMAs. What do that section? No, look, I done said the word. Lord have mercy. Excuse me, real quick. Rewind. What do the X shop? But no, exactly. That sounds hot. I don't know what you saying. What sounds hot? Teeth, but I'm nervous on what you say sounds hot. Teeth just popping up. Teeth probably at work. Shante has lied so much you can't tell what's real at this point. Exactly. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Bobby. Hit the thumbs up. Because they would have nobody to come. Because they would have nobody to come to work. So it's that bad. It's that corrupt. Where if they really shut it down like that, they wouldn't even have enough COs to cover the prisons. That's a damn shame. That just shows you how mentally sick there's so many people out here in this world right now. I'll be damned. Like, even when I go on dates and if a man tells me he been in prison, the hairs start to raise. And I'm like, an investigation needs to be done. Like, hell to the no. Like, absolutely not. And you are willing to be in the prisons working and being with these guys? Like, you're insane. That's Shantae's man, and she gonna stick beside him. She sure can. She ain't got no choice at this point. I guess she feel like she gonna try to make some money off of this. Hate to talk about kids, but the babies will be, you know what, Auntie Kim, Auntie oh Lord. Oh my gosh, you have to go through a lot of security clearances that most people can't pass, so they can't just get rid of you because it takes years to get people in there. And that just shows you can go through all of those security clearances, but that don't mean that mentally you're there. Mentally you're not there, but you can go through all of these security clearances. I tell you, they need to do a psych evaluation, a different type of psych evaluation. They really do. Good night, my baby girl. I love you so much. Hilda, did you accidentally type that? Or are you talking to us? I'm confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Did you accidentally type that? And what's up, Hilda? I think that's the first thing you said. I haven't seen you in here. At least I didn't see you in here. All the money grab for these two. It kind of seems like it at this point. It kind of does. They don't even report as a status. So who cares? You know what? I guess you got a point there. I'll be damned. Like, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. But look, we watching this show to watch the train wreck, right? But at the end of the day, the fact that all of this is going on and she's still willing to stay by him, she's stupid, she desperate. That's just what it is. And even if this is all a money grab, to want to have the stupid and desperate stamp on you just to be a money grab just shows how pathetic she is, even for that also. And true, but let's be clear. True been an F up his whole life. That's why he was in freaking prison at 17 years old and didn't get out until he was 30. You, my dear, had a career. Even with you having kids young, you were able to get a stable career with a pension plan and make you some money, and you lost it over a fool who been getting in and out of trouble since he was a teenager. Hell no. Hell no. I was thinking the same thing. Glad someone said it. They're going to look like little Medeas. They gonna look like little Medeas. Bless their hearts. They gonna look like little Medeas. That's all. That's all. He's a good man, Chris. A good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Sorry, well, I figured that was the case. I said, Hilda, where is that coming from? I said, who you texting and accidentally put it in the chat? All good. This is a come up for True. And at this point, it's a come up for Shante too. She done hit rock bottom, and she wasn't even an addict. She done hit her bottom, so she got to make a come up in some kind of way. Her train ain't even gonna get to leave the station. That's why they are sitting on live all day. They need that money. There it is. What Nene say to Kim? What is she having? A buffalo? I don't remember Nene say that. Did she say what Kim having? A buffalo? No. I said little Medeas. At least Medea is a person, Teeth. You said a buffalo. I can't. Yes, Hilda loves us. A fool and their money will always part. Ain't that the truth? So with that being said, you guys, I love y'all. I really do. We always have a good time in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share the live. For those who are still shy and don't want to talk, we do not bite over here. We have a good time over here. We're very positive people who just like to have fun. So by all means, please say hello sometimes. And with that being said, you guys have a wonderful and safe Labor Day. For those who are going to be barbecuing, enjoy yourself or whatever you have planned. Be safe and enjoy. And so with that being said, yes, it is little baby Medea's. I already showed y'all the picture when she had on that wig. She kind of looked like Medea, and you agreed with me, Nene. You agreed. You did. Oh, love y'all back. Love y'all back. Yes. Good night, you guys. Good night, you guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.